Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory.
21 gun salute.
You missed the amazing first play of the game.
But if there were, he silenced those.
Y'all both wearing white? Yo, wow.
No, I switched to the red.
I got stuck with a grenade. I should probably leave.
Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say,
This nigga name is Jimmy Garoppolo?
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Huh? That's him, man.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
I'm not playing against him anymore. Let me get my team, man.
Your team?
No, wrong thing.
Try to punch it in with Eckler. And he will take it on for a Chiefs touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
That's the way to do it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Excuse me.
Taking about 7 yards
Doing
deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
It was a little small one, but the
look on the first play of the drive.
break tackle took a little second.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
defensively here, you're facing a top 5
I'm about
team
to
in
just
terms of
watch
points
this
scored
game.
in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Lil D died on live. Millie died the same way.
3-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in
Nigga
some
made it
trouble.
go funny. Should have had all
Turn into a
state.
shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Going deep for Hill.
Yeah, you should have all state. No good funny.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Nice
Oh,
play,
God,
guys.
that's
The
wonderful.
completion. And to
I
me,
believe him.
one thing's for sure.
Bring me
When
the,
you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you
bring
absolutely
me
have to
that
get
wide
the
out.
You got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that.
Anybody else, Tyreek
Yeah,
is
once you get one,
to the
defensive teams they come in bunches.
If Darnold had a little bit more arm.
Nice. That's good defense, y'all.
As he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start
Put
for
y'all
them
on
in
the
this
big
one.
screen.
With it is Brown.
Flag on who? Of course.
That negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a 1st down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Benny always talk about my ass.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Newton sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can
And not the one that picked me apart 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, not that.
I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him
Don't
try
worry, he'll be my quarterback next year.
The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes
And I put
along
that
and
on close
scoops it up.
man.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy
You're not
doesn't get a
paying.
ball, the next guy comes through and picks
You're
it
not
up.
paying your lineman enough. I wish my lineman would games they would put us like that.
Throwing on third down, Newton looking downfield for Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Whoever X was wide open.
Receivers, you gotta get in there and get physical with him. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Let's do what I do when I have D-Hop.
And this ball's going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
Oh, man.
At the 48-yard line.
His name tripped up.
A little shank.
A first down carry for Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got a torn labrum. That's real nice.
The handoff, now Darnold.
Ooh, I like the sack. I like the sack.
In there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why do you call him play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
That's a picky there. Holding.
About the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster.
I knew it.
Roughing the passer. I really didn't even mean to.
Safe to say,
I
one is
saw
not
it.
buying the other dinner.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
He's trying to teach you how to develop somebody, Russ.
Derrick Henry.
I mean, Danny.
Sit down.
Down to the 28.
Derrick Henry.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out.
Oh,
and
yeah, this is
they
a
gave
really
up no
good for a route
comeback
defense.
angle.
Who the hell is 22?
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard
I'll be talking to
gain.
you this offseason.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Henry. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a
Is there a
play.
way to trigger that or
On that
no?
one, he looked like one of those guys.
Your horse is there.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is a difficult
The play
one to
that I see you in
prepare
right
for.
now is
Best in the
cheesing
league.
itself.
They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And more?
On is Josh Lambo.
Hey, he might have still been ready till this day.
Come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
58 not getting paid enough.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Lambo is a superstar?
But still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you.
Yeah, you're a superstar, right?
Brandon, and think about it this way.
Really running in, Danny.
Niggas been cheesing.
On every t-shirt that's been printed in football.
How is that kicker a
That's the
superstar?
mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
You was a superstar when you drafted him?
Their own 24-yard line.
My kicker is a superstar. I don't know what you're talking about. But I thought he was only superstar in the game. Because Jim Lambo ain't like that for real.
We still have December left. We're only in November.
Unless I miss something.
Card team, and that's great.
Yeah, I like that for real.
You know they're trying to. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble.
How? Come on.
He's going to take
So I hear somebody say,
to the 36.
Wow. No pick, he fucking fumbled the ball, man.
that's cheese.
That's fucking,
This case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
That's cheese.
fucking crazy, man.
What a hit. I would have challenged that.
Well, it's after you do that.
That is crazy. You gonna drop the ball like that.
But someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
So you're calling out Dev?
2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to
Niggas
changing
don't know
that.
when
This
not to poke
defense
the
hoping
bear.
to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Now left side on the
I poked the
swing
bear and
pass,
niggas start
and
calling
he'll be
Tim
brought
around,
down
so
at
that's
the
why I just stopped.
27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in the
Aaron
open
Donald,
field,
Brian
sometimes you get a
Burns, and the
little
boys.
loose with it.
Vita
and try to
Vea.
get up ahead of
See,
steam.
that's a real grizzly
Make sure
right
you keep
there.
it close to your body, 'cause those
It's okay. I'll be
defenders are
talking to
trying
you in the
punch
off
free.
season
He
to
does a nice
split
job
that team
there
up a little
protecting the
bit.
ball and picking up a first down.
We're gonna have a long negotiation.
First down. Henry.
Cause I know you want the quarterback real
Tackle, but
bad.
could not get away from there. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh my god.
2nd and 8.
That nigga threw 34. Derrick Henry not like that for real every single play. Maybe like once every 4 players. Every play, man.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7. Raiders 3.
Shit, that was just the first quarter. We're in for a good one.
Good one.
Darnold going to keep this himself. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it
I'm gonna need you to
becomes
drop that
third
ball.
down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to
Every
have to
league?
absorb.
And he has to know sometimes
This is
when
real
to say
classy.
when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Why you running out of bounds for it?
At the 15. That'll go as a pickup of
But
8.
you ran out of bounds for?
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play
Russ, he
call
tried to get
sits
hit.
in. Screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy
Russ, he
pressure,
said a couple of them hits really
that's
hurt.
when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense, and it worked very well there for a first down.
They'll swing this complete.
I like how
Oh,
I like how I set that to the outside and they still didn't do a damn thing. All right.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
because it was an RPO.
I don't care what it is.
Trying to punch it in with Henry and not able to break away this
And he just
time.
don't
They're
like
gonna
none of your
start
teammates just
running
like don't like to drop the ball, huh?
Call
No matter how hard they get hit.
the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
They'll give Henry another shot.
I'm about to say, if he just slips through, it's going to be a problem.
To about at the 2. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown,
Hurry up.
Raiders. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result.
You are here developing it, then we find out.
Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Antonio Brown on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
Inches?
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Complete. The tight end Kelsey.
Take what?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble.
At least he didn't fumble this
No
time.
way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body.
Because
First down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. About 3
I don't see how everybody should get off the line like that with no problem.
Bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough
You ain't
guy.
never
The
seen
shedding block with no effort.
You ain't never seen the whole offensive line get pancaked.
They had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 27, Newton. His throw
I
caught
truly forgot what I was going to say.
And they are able to stop him, but he does
Oh, I said it ain't nothing like watching, I was about to say, oh, Kelsey. It ain't nothing like watching a classic with the gaming chair with your feet up.
Feet up?
Feet up, bro. You gotta get you one of these
I know what
guys.
you mean.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Earn it?
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
You want me to earn it? I got to. I don't think I have to.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today.
Got a couple of downs to play with.
A carry here for the big tight end.
Yep.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Zach Ertz, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs
But it wasn't.
jump back in front. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Chiefs.
Is that beer in there Phil Coach you get, Mary? In the fridge?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Just wait. I'll wait a little bit longer.
Taken about 7 yards
A
deep.
beer?
Yeah, it's a beer. But light.
Hindsight probably should have taken
The platinum. The platinum.
16-yard line.
I got something.
Sure. What do you say, Dev?
Said I got a few in the car.
Are you in the car?
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase,
Flag?
if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended
That's
today,
way
but we
too
also
many
know
variables.
it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that
I
put
think
them in
Danny
the spot
trying
where
to
they're #1
cheese
in
with
their
Tyreek.
conference.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yeah, I saw it. When he pressed up.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll get this one up
Give me
to
a
about
plate.
his 14.
Or a
Give
napkin or
him a
something to
couple
put it
on the
on.
run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
You never change your defensive playbook, huh, Ross?
I don't think so.
Flippers out here just try. Oh, they're trading for picks so they can get Lonzo.
Thank you.
Oh,
The Clippers. I am stupid. They
On
traded
2nd
some
down.
nobody in future second and crash to the Kings for a second.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11
I
situation.
know when somebody get assets
You know
to
from
trade for
experience, when you
somebody
slow down
else.
someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw
I've
it
been
all the time.
reading the book
But you
of
still have
Bradshaw,
to be
so I know
alert
what
for the
cheesing
draws
looks like.
and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Chapter 3, Gouda. Whoa.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got his man in stride.
Damn.
Complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the 26-yard line.
Damn.
I did not mean to pick that. Let's see how it works out.
A first down throw, Darnold. And going deep for Hill. He's got
Yeah, I knew that was going. All right.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las
Oh, this
Vegas.
piece.
Oh, no.
His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
Yeah, since Justin is injured, Justin was injured, he'd be right at that 2 spot, locked in.
When he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Go. Move.
Yeah.
Taken in the end zone.
Hey, Jenny, we watching Sammy develop right in front of our eyes.
Late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring
We
the
watching
football
Sammy
out to
develop
the
right in front of our
25.
eyes. You might not need to draft a quarterback and you can go a different direction in the
Set to
draft.
begin this drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the
At least in the
half.
first
You're on your
round.
own side of the field.
Like checking
What are
out
you
like
doing
the second or
here,
third.
Down
I'm
he
throwing the
goes.
ball.
Brought down, a Raiders sack. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I ain't gonna know where to cut up.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
I just,
Another try after the first down
Jeez.
sack. Newton on the screen. This is Eckler. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Austin Eckler.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
no PD?
Play action. It's Newton.
Now throw it, please.
Giving Fisher?
That is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
I know give Fisher when I see it.
It's 4th down.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty.
A circle. Oh, never mind.
Down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime.
I would have threw that same pass, Ross.
As we are off to Orlando now.
Yeah, but I got hit when I threw it, so.
I know. If you would have threw it like maybe like a millisecond earlier, he was wide coming across the middle. Oh, they got 2 second-round picks, and they created a roster spot? Yeah, I know what they're doing.
As the second half is now underway. And a fair catch signaled for.
It's a time old tale of cheesing.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, this will be Anderson.
What?
A first down and more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
That's so annoying.
Charles, when you have weapons like
this
at the
is
wide receiver
crazy.
position, just get him the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And that was an example of catching a
Danny
team
trying to
off
be
guard
cute
because
now.
it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because
So you're saying you in your bag?
That was going to turn into a big play, and it did.
Eluding the pressure right. Henry's got it out on the left side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This is Henry. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Darnold from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They go play action here on first down. And that'll be knocked away.
I don't understand why he did not pick that ball, man. Lord.
And it's second down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
While it's steaming? Somebody have.
Third and long, it's Darnold looking for the end zone. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. Made his first, this now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Newton. He hits Beasley right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Oh, that was a dot.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Hitter
there, first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
He's still getting better. He just, whenever he get down by 2 touchdowns, he start doing real reckless shit. He remind me of a young me.
Zach Ertz with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
I know I didn't just see Zach Ertz run a touchdown in.
Take the lead with the extra point. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Raiders 20.
You got room.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Darnold. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Why are my dudes always getting hurt, man?
Chief moving pretty gingerly down there.
We'll
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
I always get fucking hurt every fucking game I fucking play.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the
Broken
17.
thumb? Okay.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Makes the tackle. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Again, it's Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Kareem Jackson. A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll run. It's Henry.
Why are you just standing there? I'm a linebacker just standing there watching.
His 17th touchdown now on the season.
Oh.
And the Raiders have moved down in front here in the 4th quarter. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with him.
No.
And he is not going to make it.
No.
So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
No. Can't start doing
The
that.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Kansas City.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Newton.
I'm throwing the ball. I'm throwing the ball. I pressed the button.
Nemesis Von Miller in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Newton.
What? Why are you throwing it so wide? Can't.
Well, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, and it's 3rd down.
It's just making me fucking pissed off throwing this fucking high for no reason.
We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. So they weren't scared to let it fall, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And it's complete to Kelce. And all the way down.
Fucking go, man. Let's fucking go.
4th down conversion plays. You usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once more, here's Eckler. And he will take it all
Go!
for a Chiefs touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying,
let's fucking go.
Want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality. As they
Talk to your daughter. She calling me.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Henry.
Press. Throw for the motherfucker, man.
And shutting him off. Now open field. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Oh,
find a fucking lead, man. Finally.
That's Derrick Henry, the running back. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Let's go. Get that nigga out the game, man.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Don't walk in front of me. Don't walk in front of me.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Let's fucking go.
Picked up by Casey Hayward. And he's able to get it back to
Lord! Danny, you should have taken a sack.
Talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done.
timeouts.
In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play.
I ran straight into him, too. Kelsey? Oh, okay. Kelsey hurt now. All right.
They have to be satisfied.
All right.
Throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them.
I just wish he would just go in and just block you already. Brewster and Lamar, it ain't serious.
Going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The run got 4. Now they go with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Newton. Flush to his right.
Please! Please!
Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Newton.
Why can't you motherfuckers catch the ball?
But they're turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Can't catch the damn ball, man. It ain't that fucking hard to throw a ball and catch the motherfucker. It ain't that fucking hard.
Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
All the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. Man open.
Hit the fucking man!
Across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 33, Chiefs 29.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.